Today in Cannabis News, a new real estate poll shows that Americans like to reside in states where cannabis has been legalized. Statistics show that Virginia has sealed over 60,000 cannabis trafficking charges since statewide legalization took place. And a new study by a U.S. federal official indicates underreporting on the effects of cannabis legalization and lowering crime rates. It's Tuesday, October 19th, and this is your Trichomes Morning Buzz.
Broadcasting live from the Trichomes.com studios in Southern California. It's time for your Morning Buzz. We bring you late-breaking news that keeps you up to date with what's happening in the cannabis industry.
First up, per a recent poll released this week by the real estate firm Redfin, 46% of individuals who have moved to a different metropolitan region want to live in a city where cannabis is fully legal, contrasted to only 22% who want to reside in a region where cannabis is restricted. Over 1/10, 12%, of those who prefer legal cannabis regions say they would only think about moving to an area where cannabis can be bought legally. On the other hand, 10% stated they would not consider relocating to regions where criminality has been eradicated. When it comes to where they want to reside, 32% of those who took this study stated they do not care about cannabis matters. Although policy measures on cannabis and other concerns are essential variables in determining where to move, other considerations generally take priority, according to Redfin. Cannabis legalization has been linked to increased home property values in other studies, such as one released this year that used statistics from the online real estate platform Zillow.
Next up, since legalizing cannabis in July, Virginia has sealed records detailing over 64,000 statewide misdemeanor cannabis trafficking offenses. The records were wiped from the state's criminal record registry, which is utilized to vet personnel by employers such as school boards, state agencies, and municipal governments, according to authorities. According to Sean G. Talmadge, the Deputy Secretary of Public Safety and Homeland Security, the state previously sealed 333,000 records, documenting offenses of possessing cannabis last year following the state lowering the penalty to a civil infraction comparable to a traffic violation. When legislators voted to legalize adult use cannabis previously this year, they urged the state to broaden that endeavor. As of right now, the process is proceeding, Talmadge said. As per data from the Department of Corrections, there are presently 10 individuals jailed on cannabis crimes, according to Gracie Berger of the Last Prisoner Project. These aren't just numbers, and there are families attached, Berger said.
Last up, according to a new article co-authored by a U.S. federal official, studies have consistently found a link among cannabis legalization and lower crime rates. But the significance of the policy shift is being considerably underestimated due to the constraints in study methods. Typically, studies into crime and cannabis depend on FBI statistics obtained from municipal law enforcement departments nationwide, as per experts from the U.S. Department of Agriculture's Economic Research Service and Appalachian State University. However, sending that information to the federal department is completely optional, creating information voids that have understated the degree to which medical cannabis legalization reduced property and violent offenses. By using a multiple imputation procedure for agency-level crime data to fill in the gaps, they found that medical cannabis laws result in significant reductions in both violent and property crime rates, with larger effects in Mexican border states, adding that while these results for violent crime rates are consistent with previously reported evidence, we are the first paper to report such an effect on property crime as well. It's worth noting that an official from the department essentially concluded that the premise that criminalizing substances lessens crime, which the federal government has maintained for generations, is untrue.
That was today's Buzz. Thanks for listening. For more cannabis news and insights from industry professionals and a place to discuss these stories and others, visit trichomes.com.
And be sure to catch up with all of our other cannabis industry-related podcasts like Hash It Out, Tech in Cannabis, or the International Cannabis Conversation wherever you get your podcasts. For trichomes.com, I'm RJ Baldwin.
And I'm Devin Leal. Have a great day.